Hi, you guys. It is me, Camille, and I will be reciting poetry for you today. These are poems that I wrote for my creative writing poetry class this past semester. Um, it was a great semester. Definitely got me back into writing. I will be reading off of my laptop, which is right here. So if I'm looking down, that's because I'm reading. But I will do my best to keep eye contact with you guys. So the first one I'm going to do is entitled A Woman's Domain. And it is an acrostic poem, which is basically a poem that it's a poem that you write based off another form of art. And we took a stroll through the gallery here at Howard University, and I fell in love with this painting called Salome. Excuse me if I didn't pronounce it correctly, but it's by James Wells, and it's truly beautiful. And this is the poem that I created from it. Mountain peaks and sand dunes, connected by canyons that lead to the river delta. That's where the treasure lies. Map out your route carefully because many men have tried. The terrain is dangerous, every contour and curve a surprise. The landscape has made legs shake, volcanoes erupt and geysers gush. Move slow, don't rush. Explore the northern region, plant seeds in the soil, and wait for flowers to bloom. Remember not to let the petals wilt, even after you gain the gold doubloons. The next one is entitled I Am a Woman. It is an acrostic poem, which is basically, it spells out the word, and this one spells out my name. And again, it is entitled I Am a Woman. Constantly torn between being a woman and being a lady. Although similar, they are not quite the same. Must be polite, must sit with legs crossed, shoulders back, chin up. Instead, I'd rather slouch, pop my gum, and scream, fuck to the heavens. Ladies are respected for their silence. Ladies are respected for their meek demeanor. Everyone can't be a lady. I'd rather be a woman. So that was that one. Excuse me for my language. But basically, this just kind of came from me kind of being taught to be a girly girl and not wanting to be a girly girl. And yes, there's a time and a place for etiquette, but I'd rather just be comfortable. If the time doesn't call for it, then why do I need to be a lady? Why can't I just be a woman? The poem I will be reading is a color study poem. So basically you have to guess what color I am describing. I'll tell you at the end, but the color is the title of the poem. And this one was just kind of based off my feelings of being home. And I'm sorry for the siren in the background. But yeah. Dust floating through sun rays. Crisp autumn leaves blowing in the wind. My mother's chest after working in the yard, my cousin's cheeks betwixt with freckles. Hot oil popping under fresh snapper, fried breadfruit left out on the counter. My uncle's crooked smile, my father's chain that he only wears to funerals. Old bananas on my grandfather's kitchen table. Grandma's favorite house coat that hasn't been touched in 7 years. So these next two poems are based off of another poem entitled The News by Audre Lorde, if I'm not mistaken. And I just kind of took her idea of the news and made it my own, in my own topics. And I'll be doing them for you. So here's the first one. Again, they're both entitled The News. My heart dropped. Another man's heart stopped. You would have thought that by now I'd be used to cops shooting, always on that click, clack, pop, pow. The same old song. They thought your boy had a weapon and that he was wrong. They don't understand it's another soul gone, another dead thing to haunt them, and another family got him on. This is the second one, again entitled The News. She was asking for it, they yell. Never knew a bralette and miniskirt demanded attention. I thought it was a flannel and combat boots or maybe a flower crown and disco shoes. No, it had to be a petticoat. Maybe I'm confused. Have women always asked for it or did men always take it? A broken record always skipping over the point, leaving victims feeling naked with dead empty wombs and cold sweat nightmares. Their minds left consumed. I think that last one is one of my favorite ones that I've written. And as you can tell, a lot of my poems have to do with being a woman. I'm in a particularly weird point in my life of like transitioning from teenager, young lady, young adult into like my grownness. It's kind of weird because I don't really feel grown, but I have grown responsibilities coming my way. So those are all the poems that I am going to share today. And thank you for listening. If you would like me to share my poetry more, let me know in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe. And Professor Curlew, shout out to you. I really did enjoy this class this semester. And I'm really happy that you got me out of my 6-month writing block and exposed me to different things. But I will see you guys next time. And again, this is your baby C Mills, aka Camille.